right. Well, the lighting is not that terrible. Hey guys. Hello, hello. 2 people in. All right. You guys know that we've been in Florida for almost the entire month. So, appropriate Florida attire, surfing. All right. Let's see. Let me scoot over a little bit so you guys can see more of the TV back there, so you guys can see some Vegas. We'll be back in Vegas, actually live next week. Next week, Wednesday. Gosh, this is so dark right here, but there's no more light in here, guys. We'll be back in Vegas next week. On Wednesday, we will be live from the Las Vegas Strip, maybe Link Promenade, maybe outside Flamingo. We'll see where we are, but we're going to be on Las Vegas Boulevard, maybe across the street by Caesars. But we will definitely be. Hey, Jesse, good afternoon. Happy Wednesday. All right. Yeah, how's it going? Awesome. It's going awesome, Corey. Thanks for asking. We've been out here in Florida for a little bit on vacation, getting a little break from the chaos. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out the lighting here, guys. I don't know if closer, better. Yeah, right here seems all right. Yeah, we've been in Florida, just taking a little break from the chaos. Still working though. We're editing, we're voicing, business as usual for the show. So, as they say, the show must go on. So it has been going on. And, we've been out here doing our thing. Fortunately, so grateful that we're able to get out here, visit family and friends out here in Florida, taking a little break. But we're headed back. Like I said, we'll be live in Vegas. And I want to let you guys know next week, Friday, we're doing an Aloha Friday networking Pauhana thing over at Taverna Costera, which is in downtown Vegas, down in the Arts District. There's going to be plenty of people down there. We have live music. ST1 Reggae is going to be there. We have great food from Chris Mahon, who used to own the Shark Tank, a food truck out in Maui that was top 10 food trucks in the country, according to Yelp. He's doing his thing over at Taverna Costera, which is downtown, right at the edge of the Arts District. And we're doing a Pauhana. There's a lot of places across the country, and including Vegas, that do a, hey, Lewis, hello. What's up? Thanks for jumping in. There's a bunch of places that do First Friday. So what we're doing with them at Taverna, we're doing Last Friday. I'm going to be there. We got a lot of great people going to be there. Like I said, ST1 Reggae is going to be there performing. We have some other music. This kicks off around 4 p.m. Like I said, next week, Friday at Taverna Costera. Check out our Instagram for more information on the Pauhana down there at Taverna Costera. So it's going to be a good time out there. Good food, good people. Just it's super chill. Just close out the week, hang out with some friends, and good food, good drinks, good music, rooftop bar. So that's going to be fun. All right, let's see. We got plenty of people in, so let's get started. So this is your Vegas update. If you're going to be in Vegas this coming weekend, today is Wednesday. If you're coming in Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, this is what you can expect in Vegas. See this right here, Fremont Street Experience. You can expect plenty of people are going to be outside. The weather is perfect. We're back. It's summer in Vegas, mid-90s during the day. Still cools off in the evening. You can expect 70s in the evening, which is perfect to be outside in Vegas. Get out of the casino, walk around, head downtown, Fremont Street Experience right here. Walk around, get some drinks, do some people watching. Great opportunity to just get out and explore Vegas. And if you're in the downtown area, head across to East Fremont Street. The Container Park's over there. There's great food. There's great restaurants. I always say this, as a disclaimer, I have nothing to gain with anything that I recommend. It's a commercial playing in my video right there. Interesting. I have nothing to gain by recommending anything to you guys. I just think, the East Fremont area gets slept on a lot. The container parks there, great music, great food, just a different side of Vegas that you don't really see when you stay, in the properties that you guys are at. So again, it's going to be mid 90s, it's going to be 70s at night. So check it out. The weather can change. It changes with the wind in Vegas. So definitely be prepared. I always recommend have a light jacket, long sleeve t-shirt, and a regular t-shirt, and be prepared to change into any of them. So let's get into some news. If you guys have been watching, you guys know that I always talk about the Vegas Golden Knights. That's the hockey team. They're in Vegas. I always talk about them. I've been to many games. It's such a great experience. Even if you're not a hockey fan, it's an experience, right? Because it's Vegas. So it's more than just hockey. It's a show as well. Definitely worth checking out. So they're officially made it to the second round. They defeated the Edmonton Oilers. They're going to be playing the Dallas Stars, which is interesting. So Pete DeBoer, the coach of the Dallas Stars, used to be the coach of the Vegas Golden Knights, and he got fired. They parted ways, however they frame it. They're not together anymore. They broke up, right? Let's call it a breakup. So he's now in Dallas, and he's coming back to Vegas. This is going to be the first time that they've ever played each other in the playoffs. And game 1 and 2 is at T-Mobile Arena. Game 1 is on Friday. 2 days from today, you've got game 1 of the second round Stanley Cup playoffs. This is for the West at T-Mobile Arena. So even if you're not going to the game, I would recommend head on down to the Park area. This is the area that's between Park MGM and New York, New York. It's that big area. They've got that. They've got sculptures out there. They've got picnic tables. They've got the Hello Kitty lunch wagon that's out there where you can get some cool stuff. There's music out there. There's a couple bars and restaurants outside. And the Vegas Golden Knights, they do a procession from New York, New York. So they come down through the escalator or down the escalator in New York, New York, head through the casino. This is the cheerleaders. This is the drums going off. And they go through the park and head into T-Mobile Arena. And then you have a sword fight. You've got all kinds of crazy stuff that happens before the hockey game actually starts. So like I said, even if you're not going to the game, check out the park area before the game. It's such a cool experience. You get to be outside. You're in Vegas. It's history there in Vegas that they're making. Just such a cool time. And if you haven't been, you're experiencing something new in Vegas that you could go back and tell everybody, right? So expect it to be crazy busy in Vegas. Game 1 is on Friday. Game 2 is going to be on Sunday. It's going to be nuts down there, guys. There's going to be tons of traffic. You can expect the airport to be busy. You can expect ride shares to be busy, taxis to be busy, crowds on the sidewalk. I recommend wherever you're staying, if you're staying on the Las Vegas Strip and you're heading down there, walk. You can catch a tram outside of or from Bellagio side all the way down to Park MGM. You can catch a tram, which is really cool. Free, doesn't cost you a penny. You can take the monorail on the other side. That you're going to have to pay for. But if you don't feel like walking, those are your options right there. You won't have to wait for a ride share or anything like that. But definitely recommend just making your way down there and checking it out pre-game. Let's see, what else do we have going on? Hot Wheels. You guys remember Hot Wheels when you're kids? I'm 48 years old. I loved Hot Wheels and monster trucks. The Tonka trucks. Remember being a kid, annoying your parents because you're throwing your Tonka trucks down the stairs. And it's coming to Vegas. It's going to be there this weekend. You have your Hot Wheels monster trucks that are going to be there. They're going to be in Vegas September 2nd and 3rd, Labor Day weekend. But tickets are on sale right now. So check that out. Labor Day weekend is the last hoorah in Vegas before the slow season. That's that Labor Day weekend, and then it gets slow. I love the slow time because you can get into any restaurant, you could gamble on any machine or table because there's not very many people. But that's going to be a huge thing in Vegas. So that's just been announced, and that's going to be Labor Day weekend in Vegas. Tickets are on sale now. Let's see, what else do we got going on? Grand opening of the Carousel Bar. Now, this is the bar where, you know, the iconic plaza in downtown Fremont Street, right? That was Biff's in Back to the Future, number 2, I believe it was number 2, where they were down at. Biff was a casino boss down there in Vegas. That's the plaza. This place is iconic. It's been in music videos recently. The Weeknd video, Blinding Lights, he was down there. You've got all the lights up there. So that's gone. So that's done. You still have the lights and all of that, but it's a bar now. That's the Carousel Bar. They're doing a grand opening ribbon cutting on June 10th. Of course, it's open to the public. We're going to be there. I'm going to be there. You'll see us. We'll be filming. We'll be doing different things down there for that grand opening. No word yet on the patio bar that's supposed to open outside of Oscar's Steakhouse. That's supposed to be next door to Oscar's Steakhouse. There's going to be a patio bar. There's no word on that just yet, but the Carousel Bar, which is going to be right there at the valet entrance of the plaza, that's behind the stage, that stage down there on Fremont Street Experience, that's going to be opening on June 10th. The mayor's going to be there. There's going to be tons of people. They're doing an official ribbon cutting. Like I said, we're going to be there. Ninth Island Connection. You'll see us out there in the crowd. Say what's up. Throw us a shaka if you see us down there. We'll be there for sure. But definitely check that out. That's going to be huge. And you're down Fremont Street Experience. So before or after, have some cocktails, walk the Fremont Street Experience, check it out, enjoy yourselves. We'll be there again. So let's see, what else? South Point. So South Point Casino, and again, I have nothing to gain. I say this many times, and you guys probably get tired of it, but I just want to make sure that everyone understands that nothing that we recommend is sponsored. This is just, I think it's just valuable information that we should share. So South Point, which is a awesome property, probably the best buffet in town for the dollar, is over at the South Point. If you love Pai Gow like I do, they've got tons of Pai Gow tables down there. I just love it. It's a super chill spot, busy and crowded, but not as, it doesn't feel as busy as the street, as the strip, but definitely worth checking out. So their rewards program, and I always recommend sign up for whatever rewards program, whatever property you're at, sign up. Even if you get $1, $2, $3, whatever it is, you get a free soda, anything. It's worth it because you're giving them your money anyway, right? You might as well get whatever you can in return. So over at South Point, for their rewards program, they're going to be, for the entire month of May, this month, the entire month of May, they are exchanging 25 tier credits. So if you have 25 tier credits, take them to the reward center. You can get a $50 Chevron card for gas or a $50 Walmart gift card. This is going to be for 25 points over at South Point. That's a great deal. You're gambling anyway. Get a card. If you're not a member, I think they give you like free $5 if you're a first-time member. So you never know, that $5 might turn into 200. My wife Christine turned $5 into 180 something dollars one time. So you never know. Get the free rewards card over at South Point in the month of May if you're going to be in Vegas. Earned 25 credits. Get a $50 gas card from Chevron or a $50 Walmart gift card. That's it. I mean, you're going to gamble anyway, so you might as well get something in return. Corey, your message is still coming through. I'm seeing it right now. So let's see. What else do we got going on? Oh, Frankie Valli. Do you guys know Frankie Valli? If you don't know, ask your parents and grandparents. He's 90 years old. Frankie Valli, 90 years old, is announcing a Las Vegas residency. I mean, it's Vegas, right? So why wouldn't Frankie Valli at 90 be on the Las Vegas Strip or down there somewhere? He's announcing a residency. More news to come. Be sure to tune in next week. We'll have more details on that one. Tom Brady, he's in the news again. Tom Brady is in talks and pretty close to a deal right now with the Las Vegas Raiders to be a minor owner. What do they call it exactly? He's going to be a limited partner. What does that mean? Who knows? But I'm sure he's probably giving them some money in exchange for his name, and he's going to have influence on the Las Vegas Raiders. So we'll see. Again, you guys just tuning in right now, Tom Brady is in conversation right now, closing a deal with the Las Vegas Raiders to become a limited partner, which means he's going to have influence with his name on there. You can bet that the recruiting is going to be fire for these guys. You know that everything is going to change with the Las Vegas Raiders if they're bringing Tom Brady in. That means they want to win a Super Bowl. They want to be contenders. So we're going to see what's going to happen with that one. Wayne Newton, he's still kicking, right? Wayne Newton, remember him from Vegas Vacation? He was trying to woo Ellen Griswold. He's still kicking. He's in Vegas. He just extended his Las Vegas residency. So that's huge. Definitely on my list to see in Vegas because, I mean, he's literally Mr. Las Vegas is Wayne Newton. He's still performing. Check him out before it's too late. That's all that I'll say there. So another news, let's talk about the Tropicana. If you guys haven't been paying attention to the news or paying attention to Vegas, maybe they don't share this in your local news, wherever you're watching from. Tropicana is going to be demolished. It's going away forever. No more Tropicana. And guess what's coming in that place? The Oakland A's officially announced the Tropicana is being demolished. They're going to put up a baseball stadium. I mentioned this before. I think I talked about it. I said, well, you never know. It's Vegas. Maybe they'll just demolish Tropicana and build a baseball stadium on Las Vegas Boulevard. Guess what? That's what's going to happen. Tropicana officially announced. This has all been verified, guys. You can Snopes me, do your own research. This is public information. Tropicana is about to be demolished, and they're building a major league baseball stadium where we don't know what their name is going to be. Oakland A's are going to be playing in Las Vegas. That's going to be their new home, guys. You're going to have a baseball stadium on the Las Vegas Strip. And now in that area over there, it's really interesting that they picked that spot because pretty much across the street is where you have T-Mobile Arena, where the Vegas Golden Knights play. And then just behind that, you've got Allegiant Stadium on the other side of the street. So it's low key just becoming a sports entertainment corridor down there, that entire side of the strip right there. So I wonder, and I just wonder, I'm not trying to start any rumors, if MGM Grand is going to be doing any remodeling or stepping up their game because they've been just kind of sleeping a little bit ever since T-Mobile Arena opened. And all the major fights, all major events have pretty much left from MGM Grand. You still have concerts at the MGM Arena back there. They have concerts. You get Carrie Underwood in town. You get plenty of Jonas Brothers, I believe, are going to be over there at the MGM Arena. But when it comes to sports, there really hasn't been a lot happening at MGM. Do you remember, like Mike Tyson built MGM on his fights? Don King, you guys remember all the 90s? Everything, whenever it came to any major sporting event in Vegas, it was always at the MGM. T-Mobile Arena opened, and that's kind of ended. Now you've got a baseball stadium across the street. That's going to be nuts. MGM is going to have to do something big, or else they're just going to continue to lose big time. So hopefully they do something over there. All right, let's get into events, right? So this is down and dirty. I always say this, and it's no disrespect to any of your regular acts in Vegas. Those guys, they work hard. And at the end of the day, it doesn't matter where you're performing. You have a show on the Las Vegas Strip. So you still have your regular events. You've got your Cirque shows that are happening, which are amazing. I think I've seen everyone except for one show. Mad Apple, that's at New York, New York. Haven't seen that one yet, but all your Cirque shows are in town. You've got your Tape Faces in town. You've got your David Copperfields, your Chris Angels. You've got all of those guys that are going to be in town like they are all the time. So one of the things that I love about Vegas is that when it comes to entertainment, you have everywhere from $15 tickets, $20 $25, you could go down to Jimmy Kimmel's Comedy Club, which is open. So definitely recommend checking something out. This is some of the biggies that are going to be in town this weekend. So like I mentioned, playoff hockey is going to be huge. This is really going to take over the entire city. You've got it first home game of the second round of the Stanley Cup playoffs. You've got the Dallas Stars. I almost call them the Dallas Golden Knights because Pete DeBoer is a coach and he was coaching the Golden Knights, right? So the Dallas Stars are coming to town. Game 1 is on Friday. Game 2 is on Sunday. And obviously, these are guaranteed games. They're going to be in Vegas. It's going to be popping. So expect long lines at the airport. Expect to wait for a lift. Expect to wait for a taxi. You might even see surge pricing. It's just going to be busy all over town. If you're already on the strip and you're heading over on either Friday or Sunday, or you just want to check out the procession before the game, I recommend walking. Take your time, walk down there. The weather's going to be fantastic. Take the tram behind Bellagio that goes all the way down to Park MGM if you don't want to be in the heat, or take the monorail that's on the other side of the strip there that's going to take you down to MGM Grand. You're still going to have to walk a little bit, but you can be indoors for most of the time. Let's see. The other big event, and you guys, some of you might be going down there, EDC is back in Vegas this weekend. And we know that that's going to be huge. And in my personal experience, because we live in Vegas and we've been there when EDC is in town, it's nuts. So you couple EDC with playoff hockey, it's going to be nuts, guys. And you still have NBAs. The NBA playoffs are still going off right now. So all your sports books are going to be busy, going to be plenty of people gambling, betting. It's going to be nuts. But you know what? It's going to be fun too, guys. It's going to be a lot of fun in Vegas. What else do we got? Oh, Nevada Ballet. If you guys want to take in a musical, head on down to the Smith Center. This is in downtown Vegas. It's just outside of the East Fremont area. It's kind of close to the Neon Museum. It's kind of in that area that's still being developed down there. But you're super close to the Arts District, to Brewery Road, to East Fremont area, downtown Vegas. You're super close to there. So if you're going to be going to the Smith Center, check out some of these other places. So you've got the Wizard of Oz that's going to be at the Smith Center this weekend. So check them out. And that's, again, the Nevada Ballet that's putting on the Wizard of Oz. Garth Brooks is going to be in town on the 20th and 21st. Now, he has something like the most diamond albums. I didn't know diamond was a thing. I know I've heard platinum, right? Because a lot of people brag about being platinum, this many platinum records. He has like the most diamond records ever. And he just announced that he's going to have a Las Vegas residency. He's going to be kicking off on the 20th and 21st, but you're going to have more dates coming throughout the year. Garth Brooks in Vegas. This is going to be at the Coliseum. Sorry, he's going to be at the Coliseum over at Caesar's Palace, which of course, right? It's the most famous arena in Vegas. You've got MGM, and you've got Caesar's Coliseum. That was like Celine Dion. You've got Adele. You've got Garth Brooks coming in. You've got Rod Stewart there. So many A-listers in Vegas that are at the Caesar's Coliseum. Add Garth Brooks to the list. Let's see. What else do we have? Santana. I love Santana. He's such a cool guy. And, I'm partial to him because I interviewed him and I got to meet him. And he's just such a nice, such a humble guy. He's over at House of Blues. That's at Mandalay Bay. And you know what? If you don't make it for Santana, because maybe it's dark when you're going to be in town, check out House of Blues for music. Such a great venue. They've got the gospel brunch, which is amazing on Sunday mornings. All you can eat buffet. You've got great entertainment. Just such a great venue for music there at the House of Blues. Check them out if you can. Katy Perry, she's going to be at Resorts World Las Vegas on the 19th and 20th. And if you guys, if this is on your bucket list, if Katy Perry concert, a Katy Perry event is on your bucket list, you got to check her out soon because she already announced that her residency is not extending beyond her last date in November. That's it. She's wrapping it up and leaving town. Jim Gaffigan, who is hilarious. He's the most hilarious, clean, what's labeled as a clean comic, which means he doesn't swear, right? He talks about his family, his life experiences, like a lot of comics do, but he doesn't swear. Amazing, great family show. If you're going to Vegas with a family and looking for things to do with teenagers, with kids that won't be offensive, but you're still in Vegas and you're still out having a Vegas experience, check out Jim Gaffigan. He is absolutely hilarious. He's going to be over at the Wynn on the 19th. And you know what? He does come back to town regularly throughout the year. So check him out. I'm sure he's got a website somewhere that has some tour dates or announcements. He does make it to Vegas quite often. And again, totally, absolutely hilarious and worth checking out. And then let's wrap it up with Barry Manilow. He's still doing his thing over at the Westgate. And I like to highlight the Westgate, not because they pay me for it. Again, I don't get paid by anybody to recommend anything that I do here with these lives. But the Westgate is a really nice property. You get a lot of convention people there because of where it's located. You've got the monorail there that goes to the convention center. It's off the strip, so I guess maybe some corporations are a little less hesitant to send their people to Vegas because they're not right on Las Vegas Boulevard. But you can have great food, great entertainment. The casino is actually really nice. And you can actually win there. I feel like people win a little bit more at the Westgate because it's not on Las Vegas Boulevard. So I don't know if it's a thing where maybe their machines are a little bit looser to get more people to come down. But the Westgate is a really nice property. And if Barry Manilow is on your list, we know that these guys are all getting up there in age, right? Your Wayne Newtons, your Barry Manilows, Frankie Valli's 90 years old and announcing a residency. Put them on your list and go see them now. And you know what? While you're at the Westgate, get something to eat, do some gambling, and enjoy yourself. It's actually a really nice property. All right, guys, that's it. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. And if you didn't know, Ninth Island Connection, we are actually a television show. We're a weekly lifestyle television show. We air tonight throughout the entire state of Hawaii. We air in Vegas. We're in Southern California, Yuma, Arizona. We're available for streaming on Apple TV, Roku. Where else are we at? Roku, Apple. There's one more that I'm missing. Which one am I missing, Chris?
Amazon, Roku.
Amazon Fire. All right, maybe I got a little bit too much sun today. Amazon Fire, Roku, Apple TV. We're available for streaming. First 3 seasons, a couple episodes from season 4 are already up there. And we go live every Wednesday. Like I said earlier, we're going to be live from the Las Vegas Strip next week. We might be at the Promenade. We might be at Caesars. We might be out in front of the Flamingo people watching. I will not be wearing a T-shirt or a tank top and hat. I'll be more appropriately dressed for you guys. Thank you guys so much for supporting our channel. All of you guys that continue to support us. And like always, we want to hear from you. I'm not afraid of feedback. Somebody commented about our last update video about the camera moving too fast and that kind of stuff. We appreciate it. I am not afraid of feedback, and I will respond to your comments. I always say thank you so much. We're always looking to get better. We appreciate you guys. And again, I do my best to respond to all of the comments. If I miss you for whatever reason, and I've responded to some of you guys already through Instagram, hit me up on Instagram. I'm a lot quicker on Instagram because we don't get as many messages as we do on YouTube. And YouTube, just because we get so many comments and messages through YouTube that they can tend to get pushed down. I do my best to respond to as many as I can because, again, I appreciate you guys, and I actually solicit your feedback. Like, please provide feedback. Let us know what you guys want to see. Share your experiences with us and other viewers that are watching those videos. But again, if I do miss you, I do apologize. Reach out to us, Ninth Island Connection on Instagram. I'm definitely a lot quicker because we don't get as many messages there. So that's it, guys. That's a wrap on this one. If you guys are heading to Vegas this weekend, I'm jealous. I'm in Florida, and I love being at the beach. I love that we have this because there's no ocean in Vegas, right? But we're missing Vegas, and I can't wait to get back. And like I said, We're going to be live next week, Wednesday, from the Las Vegas Strip. So tune in, and we'll be dropping a new video this week, Friday. So stay tuned, guys. Appreciate you. We'll see you next time.